But you know what? Since there's the conversation about, hey, there's a lot of games to play, let's keep going with this so that we can finish up with this and then maybe play something else. Because, damn it, I want that legendary status. We are 48% of the way through. So we are a little bit behind schedule. 5 years in, roughly gaining 10% on the progress meter per season, and that's with very little playoff success outside of that one big season in Toronto. There's not really too much else we can do. I mean, aside from like, oh, trade to get 4 first-round picks and shit like that, which is just nuts. So I'm not too worried about that. It pretty much comes down to we just need to play. Reveal information on 60% of rookies. Apparently we've done that 3 times already. Yeah, like player development, stuff like that. Some of the player development bits are a bit difficult for us to get because we haven't stuck around with one team for too long, right? But right now we do have a little bit of an issue. It's that the bottom 6 is pretty weak. It's pretty weak. I love the top 6 for the team heading into this year. Parise, Hall, Hemsky should be awesome. And then Penner, Eberle, Gagne should be really good too. Defense, third pair, very weak. We need a left defenseman to replace Folk and drop Greg Zanin down. But also we need that bottom 6 help. But we also signed goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury. So we do have 30-year-old Marc-Andre Fleury. Back when it kind of felt like goalies mattered. Right? I mean, Fleury, 2 years ago, not so hot, but 916, 913. And then in the preseason, he had a 931 in his first start. So, but as we know, trades are very, very difficult to pull off. I don't think I'm going to bother. We will set up the block the way that we need it, though. So, me and a couple of guys modded this game. I do know that there's like a pretty strong like revival community with this era too. I enjoy this game quite a bit. There are, again, as I've talked about a lot, there are issues with this era of games. I know a lot of people love them. I grew up playing this era too. Is this our first year with the Oilers? This is going to be season 2? Season 3? I think 2. There are a lot of issues with these games where things have improved over the years, especially a lot of little quality of life things that have improved quite a bit. Our surplus, oh god, it's probably offense, judging by the block. We want athleticism, and honestly, give me offers for anybody and everybody at this stage. We got to get rid of these two, especially. So, I fixed trade logic and stuff. I got into the whole game. I might have to check out said modded version. I'd be intrigued. Alright, we don't have enough points to upgrade the scout. And we did already assign the scout. Let's roll. Let's roll. That was our game plan last night, was to get us set up for this season. Now we can go and hopefully get this team back to the playoffs. Try not to sneeze. I'm going to fail. I failed. I failed. Expecting you to make the playoffs this year. Can do. Alright. When does our season start? Alright. Colorado to start off the season. Because we have Fleury, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about goalie rotation. Like, I do like Brandon Glover as a prospect, but I'm really not worried about it. And, of course, AHL-wise, it'll be Shalamov and probably Belanger. I don't think Cullimore's going to make it. But, all right. Scouting-wise, we started WHL forwards. That really didn't do much. Let's keep it going. Anyone share the 20-0 football thing with you yet? Yes! So obviously this is just taken off in the last 24 hours or so. Is 82-0 the NBA version, and then 20-0 the football version. I've also found a good baseball version that's really fun. Just the concept of that type of game is the easiest like time sink I can recall. It is so addicting. But I did get an 82-0 on the NBA side of things. I'm still working on getting an 0-82. Lacerte, again, we kind of decided to move on from him based off of how much he was asking for. Might regret it, might not, but we had the chance to get Fleury. Apparently, we could get a first-round pick from Anaheim for him. Probably should take it. I mean, we're missing out on a little bit of value. Will you also... And that's next year, too. Will you give me a 7th? No. Okay. It was worth a shot. Just got out of the gym, ass kicking workout. There you go. Good stuff. Aside from taking a walk today with the dog, I can't say I've done much. At least I get that dog walk in there. But today was one of those, like, oh boy. It was, so my father-in-law is retiring, and there was a party at the school for him and other teachers that are retiring. So, I mean, I did my best to behave myself, but there was some damn good food there. I'm going to get so buff one day. I've been telling myself that since I was 14. Food's too damn good and video games are too damn fun. I feel like there'll be many top Ooh! Normally they just say, oh yeah, there'll be some good players. Now they're like many top prospects. Okay, but I'm actually working towards it, and I commend you for that. I appreciate your effort. Work as hard as you can. Work hard enough for the both of us. Because I plan on dying at 55. Oh, shit. That's not true, but, it might happen. It might happen. Alright, we still got some other dudes to look at here. This might be the rare case there's a generational prospect. We know teams think 7ths are gold. That's true. I'd love to see a 9.0 for someone in the draft. Same. We all know calories don't count on special occasions. Well, if you're wise, they don't count on special occasions. So, what someone defines as a special occasion, Well done, dudes. Well done. I believe if you look at the Scouting Central, it'll be a special tag. I'll take a look once we're done with this scouting cycle. 9, 10, and 0, and we're not getting too many trade offers here. I was really hoping we'd be able to overcome the bottom 6 being as weak as it is, but... Alright, so let's see. OHL... Forwards... So far, it is just players listed as first round. Defensively, same thing, first round. Shout out to Razor, the 100 and 4-month resub. That is absurd. Razor, thank you very much as always. There is also no special tag as of yet. We want to make sure we have info on every first rounder. And then we'll start trying to get the details out of the red. All right, it looks like we're okay. That's not Scouting Central? Oh, okay. No. Let's go with Litzarian for a week. Well, let's see. Scouting Central. Past projection, current projection. League interests. Yeah, I mean, unless they hide it. But, yeah, it doesn't look like it has one of those at all. Which is okay. That is what it is. What were we on? Elite defense. There we go. We want to keep that. We want to keep that. I saw a 1-81 team on 82-0. I did too. 0-82 is definitely going to be possible. On a game like that, though, you just need luck, and you need to roll a lot of the 2020s to get players that are in the G League and have barely played. Like, that's the secret there. As much as people is like, oh, Wilt Chamberlain is the cheat code, 60s Wilt is the cheat code to get 82 wins. Like, you need G League players. You need G League players to get that 0-82.
For those about
there, Mozone, 19 months. Mozone, how you been? Yeah, Dylan, I was talking about that earlier. We played a fair amount of the baseball version too. This has just been like, enjoy it while it lasts, because those games are eventually going to be, like picked up by like a fucking New York Post or something and paywalled, and it's going to suck, but enjoy it for now. Oh, it's the worst whenever you're working on it, and then all of a sudden it's like, actually, here's the player you wanted the whole time. But yeah, if you can get Wilt and then LeBron, because you can play LeBron anywhere, it's nuts. Need to bully someone harder to make a hockey one. Somebody responded to a post I made on socials that he was working on it. I guess it's in the App Store already, which I was kind of like, I'll wait. I'll wait. But I'm intrigued. There's a deal coming our way shortly. Thank God. So we need help. We need help. 13, 15, and 0. We can't even pick up a Bettman point here. Yeah, if we get a hockey version of that, like, oh my God, dude, you're going to have to rip the phone out of my hand. Can I please get more information on these first rounders? Jesus. Come on. Where the hell's that trade offer? Let's go. Let's go. But Razor, Mozone, again, thank you both very much. JD, Dylan, last night, the tier 3. I don't know if I remembered to call that out, but thank you for that. And Crash, get the hell out. Nobody wants you here. Ooh, 87 overall, Mark Fistrick. Hello. He's a lefty, too. Crashy, I'm just kidding. I love you. Come back. He's perfect. That is exactly who I need right now, is somebody like Mark Fistrick. 87 overall. I mean, he is getting paid $4 million, but yeah, we'll claim him. I mean, I got to take the risk, right? We got to win. Oh, I can't take him. We don't have the salary. It didn't let me claim him. Oh, that sucks. Still got Philip Reichel in the AHL, who I'm trying to get rid of, though. Damn. They sent down Fistrick and Tador successfully. Did Jerry Jones take over the Stars? Good question. Also, what the hell happened to that trade offer I was supposed to get? Shout out to my AGM. Trade for him? I should. It's so tough to pull off trades in this game. It's crazy. I don't even bother trying. At this point. It's either I get offers or I don't. Puts emphasis on the phones. Also, Crashy, how's your face? I miss you, handsome. You got tomorrow off, don't you? Just keep looking at WHL forwards for now, because it's taking forever to get the information on the top dudes. Shout out to Houston Aeros. I used to love when they come to town to play the Manitoba Moose. The AHL of this era was delightful. It was delightful. There was a lot of really good branding. All right. Deeds coming in with the 5 gifted subs. 50 lifetime. Thank you very much, Deeds. The scam train is active. Can we get some emotional support emotes for Deeds and the 5 gifted? Please and thank you. Especially if you were someone on the receiving end of one of those gifted subs. I better be seeing some emote spam. For the next couple seconds. I better be. I will not turn that notification or the emote only deal off on chat until we have had a satisfactory amount. Also, Hemsky just got hurt. That really blows. That really blows. Who can we call up on a two-way deal? Jordan Wheel. Jordan Wheel. Well, congrats to Jordan Wheel. You're going to get a hell of an opportunity. A really good opportunity. Okay. Look, man. Look. Habs legend Jordan Wheel. What a next game. NBA Finals is going to be exciting. That's going to be fun to watch. I was watching a fair amount of the game, too. 180 in a row for Crash, too. Nonsense. Utter woke nonsense. God, how are we hovering around 500, boys? What are we doing here? Can I please get information on Sanford? Also, Dempsey has an 8.5 for offense. Holy shit. How are you not a dad yet with jokes like that? Brother, I'm trying. I'm prepared, okay? I'm prepared. He is. You missed it? Sergachev, I told you not to tell anybody else. Damn. Cat's out of the bag. Colton Fretter. Don't need you. Sorry, Colton. Although maybe we do need you. We're losing. Man, Hemsky's out another 5 weeks. That's rough. That is rough. Okay, can I please have information on that forward? Okay, fuck it. Fuck it. We just won't know for that guy. I've tried like hell. John from Grinder 24. It's on the birth certificate. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. There's a trade coming your way. Yeah, there is a deal coming our way shortly. Yeah, there better be. You lied last time, dude. I don't appreciate when you lie to me, brother. Let's see. OHL forwards. Fuck. Dude, we are just not getting the information on a lot of these dudes that we need. Alright, let's go rest of world. Oh my god, there's a top 10 North Korean. Did I watch Dynamite? I actually missed a fair amount of it. I am aware of what happened, but I missed a fair amount of it. There may be a deal coming our way soon. Liar! You're a filthy liar! It's the third time you've told me that this year. I'm convinced all of North Korea plays hockey now. Kim Jong 10. Oh, man. Today is the All-Star game. Would you like to stop? Nope. All right, rest of world forwards. We still need more information on Morrow. That would be nice. But now we'll just focus. Any first rounder that doesn't at least have a yellow will be our focus. Oh, Hemsky is healthy. Thank God. Is it Ida Waguchi? God, remember the hype around him. Is he still playing hockey? I'm going to have to look that up. I haven't heard that name for so long. People would always be like, you have to add him to the roster. You have to do it. Let's see. Ito Oguchi's Elite Prospects page. He is playing for the Nico Ice Bucks. Okay. He's 22 now. 22 now, 7 points in 9 games. Hell yeah. But yeah, if anybody doesn't know, I mean, this kid was on the radar when he was like 15, 16 years old, and people were like, maybe? Like, there was a lot of hype around him. Mostly, I think it was memeing because Japan. But maybe Coco's seen him play. There's a decent chance, yeah. There's a decent chance. Let's see, Russia, we're good there. Russian defense. All right. I checked and it does have franchise tag given to a prospect in the draft. Means the players are starting overall 80 plus. Doesn't mean their potential will be good. Interesting. Where? Age of the Glory with honestly, if there was a game where it could happen, it's this one. It is this one. Let's see. Forwards, good there. Defense, good there. Swedish forwards. We turned the corner a little bit, though. We might be able to. We might be able to make the playoffs. Found it through the HF. Oh my god, the secret texts through HF boards. That's delightful. That is delightful. God, I haven't thought of HF boards in a very long time. That place could be a goddamn cesspool. Oh, man. All right, the trade deadline's got to be coming up. If we can make the right moves at the deadline, or at least if we get the right offers, we'll be okay. We'll see. Crush big if true. 30, 28, and 3. It's going to be right down to the wire for us, isn't it? Not happy about that. All right, let's see. Elite forwards. Again, we're good for the moment. Elite defender, good for the moment. Elite goalie, good for the moment. Finland doesn't have too much going on. Hello, Mr. Forrest. In Switzerland. The far, far future of 2016. Pokemon goes around the corner. Pokemon, go to the polls! Oh, God, that was a real thing that was said. That was a real thing. That's the most how do you do fellow kids thing I've ever heard in my life. Pokemon, go to the polls. What a time. Defenders. A lot of people in that top 10 mix right now. What else do we need to scout out here? Okay, I mean, we're looking okay for some basic info, but we need to clarify a lot of this. Oh, I know, TKH, it was such an innocent time. All right, trade deadline is upon us. That is still the group that we're going to look to trade, even though Lacerte's now sitting out the entirety of the season. But hopefully he will go, or at least his rights will go. We could always trade it at the draft proper. So we start off with 2 calls. Vancouver. Dustin Penner. For Davis Struiski, Damian Lombardi, and Graham Surma. Absolutely no interest in doing that. Florida's calling. They want... shit. They want Payarvi, which is good. They want Jonas Brodin, which is okay. But they also want Penner, who's been good this year, but not as good. So maybe cashing out on Dustin Penner now isn't the worst idea. But they're willing to give up Olesh Tikhonov and Landon Oslansky. Rostislav Olesh could fit in the top 6, but he's not that good at this stage. 2 years left. And then there's Tikhonov. Tikhonov could at least improve the bottom 6. This is going to come down to whether or not Oslansky is worth it. He is a 68 at 23 years old. Higher potential than Brodin, but much worse. Get all your GM... Wait. So you can spam 7th round pick swaps. They'll deny it every time unless you use your 27th. Which is less value, but your GM relationship will go up. That's weird as hell. I mean, I didn't really feel the need to cheese it, though, for being honest. I'm going to keep Penner. I want to get rid of the other guys, but that's not the right deal for us. Abraham Globke just got traded. Rangers are calling. Payarvi and Penner. Holy shit. For Torrey Mitchell, Pavel Valentenko, Leonard Pominville, and Pascal Brodeur. So, I mean, Torrey Mitchell could obviously jump into the bottom 6 and be okay. Valentenko could technically play defense for us right now. Pominville is awful. Tough guy. He is terrible. 60 overall at 21. And Pascal Brodeur. Yeah, that's no. Only way to be more of a legend is to get all the codes. I like that you think I would have those. And codes for what? That's the first time I've seen someone asking for NHL codes in June. That's dedication or desperation. I'm not sure which. Medical is completely worthless after a few years. Interesting. I don't really put points into it anyway. Final. I saw a lot of the results. Didn't get to watch all of it, though. Penner, Cullimore, and a 7th. I'm okay with getting rid of Cullimore. He's not that good. For Lashoff and Ryan Osman. He's an Ozman. Beep, beep. All right, so Lashoff would be okay. Ryan Osman. Ooh, he's not bad, though. 75 at 23. B potentials across the board. So we take a bit of a top 6 hit. If Penner were to go, we could put Payarvi there. And that would improve our defense right now. And if not Payarvi, is Reichel a lefty? Oh yeah, Reichel could easily step in. I mean, getting Osman as a defender is not bad. Lashoff gets paid nothing. And Penner's kind of dropping a bit. I'm actually going to take that trade. I'm going to take that deal from Anaheim. Sorry, Penner, but you've dropped off a bit now, and I'm not here for it. So Osman's down. We can send Folk down because he'll be replaced by Lashoff. And now we can call up Reichel. That works. That works. See if it's worth the risk, though. No offers today. Keaton Ellerby. Phoenix is calling. Reichel for Henrik Tallinder, Nico Ludman, and Brent Witt. Neither of those prospects are that good, unfortunately. That's a no. Penner to Anaheim. Yeah. Worked out well. He was destined. Final hour. San Jose is calling. Lacerte and Payarvi for a first rounder. Eric Fair, who would help out quite a bit right now, and prospect Russell Adamski, or Adamski if you prefer, who's okay. I'm good with this. I'm good with that. Get a first rounder for Payarvi. We pick up Eric Fair, who could help out quite a bit right now. See, on the last year of his deal, he's not, but he doesn't get paid much. That's a done deal from the Sharks. That's a done deal. And Carolina's still calling. They want Reichel for Justin Acevedo, Tom Yakuboff, and Shane McCauley. Nah, because Reichel has use for us now. All right, so we got some stuff done at this deadline. We'll see if it makes us a better team or not, but we're kind of mid, so goalie-wise, Fleury and Glover. Fleury's gone up 2 points this year. Carlson's gotten better. So it's Whitney, Carlson, Zanin and Plant, Suchi, and Lashoff. Gronwald is up to an 80. So Marian Suchi is going to be sent down, and Simone Gronwald will get called up to improve the team in that way. And then forwards, I assume you ended up trading that number 1 goalie you took. Haven't signed him yet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with Wheel. And Lotta and we know we can send Jordan Wheel down. I assume. See, that's the joke's about assuming. Who's done better this year? Hemsky? 35 and 55. Or Gagne, 40 and 65. We'll keep Hemsky on that top line. We'll get Reichel in there now. So we do have a lack of power forwards, but that's okay. Carcillo and Gogola. Still makes sense to trade him considering you have... Yeah, I mean, getting rid of Lacerts, I think will be okay. Let's go... Carcillo, Malhotra, Fair, Gogola, LaRose. So who's the healthy scratch? It's Michael Lotta. So let's get rid of the other LaRose. So you can go down, and that'll get Michael Lotta into this lineup. Or, you know what? Let's give Jordan Wheel a chance. Let's give Jordan Wheel a chance. We'll send Lotta down for the most part. I don't think we'll need him. Reichel there. Maybe we don't need Jordan Wheel. I lied. Sorry, Jordan. Michael Lotta's coming up. All right. Carcillo, Malhotra, Fair, Gogola, Lotta, Chad, LaRose. It's looking better than what it was. It's still not amazing, but... And the defense, Whitney and Carlson, Zanin and Plant. Actually, we'll do... Yeah, we'll do... let's go Lashoff and Plant, Zanin and Gronwald. At least we got Fleury. The defense could certainly be better, but it's not. And we'll deal with that. Apparently a Finnish player back in the day in NHL 11 was able to keep Chris Chelios around until he was 70. I believe it. I believe that if he could, Chris Chelios would still be playing to this day. All right, fellas, make the playoffs or I might actually get fired. In 26, can you turn on GM firing but keep the hot dog stands off? You can keep firing on, and you can set that type of management to be automatic. So, yes. All right, you know what? Dempsey has to be that guy. Dempsey's got to be that guy. Oh, yeah, 9.0 accuracies already? Yeah. Dempsey is that dude that it's warning us about, for sure. All right, any other players projected in the first round that have a red left? Hunter in the OHL. Jagger's still playing in Europe. I don't know if he actually officially retired or not. There was that absolutely absurd stat out there that some of you may have seen. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't think anything like this will ever happen again. 46 straight seasons. A teammate at one point of Jaromir Jagr has appeared in the Stanley Cup final. We will never see a stat like that again. That is the most ridiculous hockey stat I have ever... That's the most ridiculous sports stat I have ever seen in my life. Truly. So speaking of Jaromir Jagr, that came to mind today, because that is crazy. That is... like, you're hard-pressed to find a stat that can compare in terms of just sheer absurdity. Oh, man. 32, 33, and 6. We're going to miss the playoffs, man. Some good star power at the top is nice, but I just don't think we're going to be able to pull through. Taylor Hall has 36 goals. OHL forwards. There we go. That's good. What about defenders? We need information on Christensen. Before we do anything else, nothing else to do. The person put Chelios on every line, and that stopped him from retiring. That's insane. All right. Let's keep it going. Yager played 6 games this year at age 54. That is absurd. Genuinely absurd. Man, the Coyotes have 45 wins. I mean, we're starting to rack up some wins here, but it might just be too little too late, unfortunately. Hate to say it, but we'll see. Defense looks good. Let's take a look at Tangay. All right. April 2nd. What is our situation here? 16th in the league, 8th in the West. We are currently in a playoff spot by 1 point over Dallas and by 2 over Calgary. The Albertan teams both have a game at hand on Dallas. We're not catching San Jose, most likely. At best, we're 3 points back. On points percentage, we are 8th in the conference, but man, this is close. This is close. Penn Staters appeared in every Super Bowl. That is also a pretty ridiculous stat. I disagree with it being crazier than a Yager teammate, though, personally. All right, we might have to jump into some of these games to make sure we make it. We have Calgary in a Battle of Alberta. We're down by a goal with 5 minutes to go. You got to read the fine print, brother. I don't read at all. Asking me to read. The hell do you think I am? All right, let's do this. We need a goal. We need a goal. We need it badly. We need it badly. Except for 5 since 1967. Oh, so see, it's not even that ridiculous. All right, gentlemen, we need a goal. I don't want to miss the playoffs and get fired. We're building something special here. Number 6, Taylor Hall.
Lash on.
Wins the draw. No one to pass to.
2-on-2 on the rush. Puck loose, picks
Get
it
there,
up.
John.
Puck up
I got to
the
sneeze.
No!
What a rebound by Fleury.
An answer goal.
A brutal rebound from Fleury.
Well, he may put this game out of sight because he is hot right now.
Rene Bourque is there for the rebound. And that is not what we needed.
It should be the death blow. I mean, they've got enough to win here.
Flashes a little pad on that one.
Parise.
Back to the point from down
Carlson
low.
for Lashoff. Blocked. Parise for Carlson. Tried to go to Lashoff. There was no one in front anyway.
To Armstrong.
Colby Armstrong will be kicked out of Toronto.
Looking to clear. He's got it on his stick.
Oh, we needed that poke check. Look at how good Gary Thorne was in
The
these
Oilers
games.
pull their goalie. They've
The
got
goat.
the extra skater. Let's see if this is going to work.
Not a surprise.
Oh,
They
there
just
we
had
go.
to
We
wait
need
for the play to
two.
go the other way to get him out.
White.
John Carlson.
There's a wrist shot.
Got to throw it on. Rebound for Gagne Hall, too, and Leland Irving might be the one to kick us out of the
Bad things
playoffs.
happen when you turn the puck over. They just about got scored on.
Maneuverability is not easy. Jordan Eberle wins it, unfortunately, with nothing on it. We had multiple defenders just standing there. At least we're chasing now.
Loose puck, and he gains control of it.
Zanin for Gronwald. Big rebound, nobody there. Gronwald can't get it.
To White.
We're running out of time.
She brings it up the wing side to Ehrhoff.
Had the numbers, just could not
Didn't get that one
get the
home.
puck.
He picks up the loose puck. Got that stick out and poked
We're
that
going to
puck
lose to
away.
Calgary.
And that's the end of this game.
That
It is
puts
over.
us in a rough spot.
Edmonton's players go back and
That puts us in a pretty rough spot. Our game at hand, where we were even, we had 2 point lead on them. That's out the door. Positive. If we get fired, we can be a truly legendary GM if we don't manage at least 10 teams. That's fair. So we got Anaheim. I mean, we do have 2 weeks left. Anaheim, Dallas, Vancouver this week. See what we can do against the Ducks. 2-1, Hall and Carcillo. 3-2, Anaheim. Down by a goal, 4-3. Put him in the alternate. Oh, we got another couple minutes. I think this is actually going to be a full 5 minutes. I forgot to change the time. I keep forgetting to do that. Gives us a little bit of time, but not a ton. A little bit. Penner, Getzlaff, and Ryan. Oh, boy. Here comes the revenge of Dustin Penner. These Oiler jerseys are trash. Yep.
Whitney
Just immediately
brings
gets
that puck
poked.
into the offensive zone.
Go Taylor Hall.
He's gotta move
You got to be
back.
faster than Josh George's, man.
Getzlaff. Puck up against the boards. Nobody's got control of it yet. To Penner. To Georges.
There, Parise. That
Little
works.
goaltender action there. He'll play this one in
I
behind
didn't
his
do the
own
rust
net.
pads
To
before
Hemsky.
yet. I apologize.
To Hall.
Ski for Hall.
Makes the move and gets in.
Carlson for Whitney, who walks himself back over the line. Go, Whitney, go. God, you just don't have the space to close out.
Back up onto the point of
Carlson.
that pass down low. Knocks that one down using the pad. To Whitney.
Whitney,
Quick
Carlson.
opportunity.
Good
Georges
block.
with an unselfish play. Intentionally blocking that shot.
Oh,
using his
Carlson,
body
you
to
have to intercept that.
finds a loose puck, holds it in. Gagne.
Gagne for Reichel. Not Kirby.
That puck right now just being jammed up against the boards.
Really
Ryan.
fight for it, Jordan,
Bronzy.
please. We got to show some fight here. Oh, that's a big swing and miss. Yep.
Scores.
Dude, hitting in this game is so much more difficult than the modern game. It's crazy. Fucking hands from Kyle Brodziak.
I love this. I mean, you could sit back and try to
It
win a
is
one-goal
so
game, or you
hard
could
to
do
hit
what
in
these
this
guys
game.
did. Go ahead and get more.
Dude, we lose every battle in the corner. It's crazy. Plant's not catching Perry.
Finds that puck
Yeah,
in
never
the
mind, he
slot. Looked like he was going to cover that one up, but he got rid of it in time. 2-on-2 the other way.
What the hell was that?
Clear
I got
this
stuck
puck,
in
trying to
space.
find a way out. Zabiza. To Brodziak. To Talusti. Save
my
made
plot,
with the
Fleury,
pad as he
please.
flashes that one. Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. Under 2 minutes remaining. We're in
What?
the third.
Oh my
Brodziak's
God. First
goal
off,
has
there's that
put his
Burrows.
team up
Punch him
by
in the
2.
face. I think my favorite thing about the gameplay is EA reusing the Sims icon. It's iconic.
Lashoff. Touches the puck. That'll
I don't
draw
like
the
this
whistle
team.
and an icing call.
I don't like the way they sim. I don't like the way they play.
There's
Score
what you
one,
wanted, a
right?
defensive zone face-off win. To Lashoff. Lashoff. Tough to get a stick on that
Protected.
one. Nobody can get control. They're
Dude,
shooting it along the wall.
can we win a puck battle, please?
There's a move to keep the offensive going. He's got a chance. Nice
Try
pass.
to play it
all the
out
way
in
to
the
the
goal.
point. Makes the move in the offensive zone. He's got it.
Lada loses the 50-50 to
Who needs that
Lupul.
stick more? Well, we see it in this situation. He's got it, and the line stays out. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save to Gogola.
Gogola
See if
still
anybody
doesn't
can
have a
get buzzer
skate
beater running
or
out
a
of
stick.
time here in the third.
Does
The Ducks
I don't know why he
whistle
didn't
here for
skate to the
face-off.
bench,
That
is
one
what I was
touched
trying
up
to
for
say.
icing.
Hoy! This has been a rough stretch. And we got a very tired fourth line out here.
LaRose.
Go, Chad LaRose.
The Oilers pull their goalie. They've got the extra skater. Let's see
Dude,
if this is
Plant
gonna
was
work.
skating
We'll
into
see
the
where
slot
extra
and just
attacker goes.
stopped.
They've got the man advantage now.
You got to be
They're gonna
kidding
change
me.
up here as they'll dump that puck into the zone.
Parise, please
Picks it up in the offensive end.
stay on it. Throw it on. Nope.
To Zabiza. To Talusti. Paul's focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. Will be an icing call on the touch.
Trying to send Hemsky to the boards. This season's going to end on a whimper, isn't it? We're not making the playoffs at this rate. Even if we do, how could I have confidence we're going to win anything?
Hits down low, save that one straight on. One more save and another
Awkward
great
but good
chance.
save for Fleury. Getting hemmed in.
Quick shot. Just stood in front of that one. What a great play to block that shot. And this game is over. Anaheim's put a W away against a team that is...
We're going to miss the playoffs, man. This team is simming poorly at a very, very bad time. 36, 35, and 6 losses to Anaheim and Calgary back-to-back. That is not what we needed. Yep, and we are now on the outside looking in. It's okay, once you're fired, they'll make the final. Yeah. Dallas next. Down 2-0. Third game in a row, final 5 minutes. It's the battle of the shit jerseys. Final 5 minutes. Filio, what's up, man? Final 5 minutes, we're down by 1. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Oh, man. All right. It's the third time going to be the charm for us to not immediately surrender a goal.
Third period, he converts on it, and that may be enough.
This is a
Yeah,
big goal
SPM,
in a
there's only so
huge
much you
time
can
of a
do.
hockey
It is
game.
fun, though. It's a good
To
time.
Ribeiro. He moves that one as he skates it in. Good play down low to put a little D on.
For
Oh, he's
Hall.
leaving everybody behind him.
I don't know how he still has it.
To the point. Quick shot from a long
Carlson
way out.
in
Big
front.
save and a good
Parise the
scoring
tip didn't go.
opportunity.
85 points, 39 goals this year for Hall. I'd love to get one here.
That puck's going to stay in possession after he tied up on the faceoff.
There's
To
a
Ribeiro.
50-50. We just don't
To
have
Ben.
anyone that can pick it up.
Off the wing, back into the middle to Daly. Got to get rid of that puck in that end.
Get a
Carrier
Hall.
trying to move in
What
to
a
get through
poke check
neutralized
on a
to poke
push
check.
puck. That's crazy.
To Ben.
There we go, Carlson. When you do lay the body, it's very satisfying. Bad time for a line change, though. Carlson?
Lettonen's effort
good
to freeze
individual
the puck
effort, at
works
least.
here, and that'll get a whistle and we'll have a face-off.
Oh, we need one. Baby Jamie Benn, their leading scorer. He didn't even have a
4 minutes
player
left to go
face
here
in the game
third
yet.
period. The Stars lead by
Whatever league.
1.
Gagne, you suck ass. Oh, you suck.
Pass up that wing to Gagne.
Gagne.
There's a pass up.
What?
That'll go to the
Fire
point.
one towards goal.
Lettonen's
Something's got to go in.
Puck's going to give us an opportunity for a whistle and a draw here.
Hoy. Go back to this commentary. I do think that's something that didn't help the modern commentary in NHL is just like, man,
That puck's going to be moved by the
the
winger
commentary
after he
teams
tied him
that
up
came
on the
before
draw.
them set the bar so high. I mean, fucking Gary Thorne and Doc Emmerich. I mean, even
Kunitz.
going older than that, right? Like,
There's a nice pass through the middle of the ice
good hit Plants. Carcillo sucks.
to Matsumoto. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2.
Hit Plant. Flash
Save
off.
made.
Fleury, you got to save
Beautiful
this.
chance and a better save.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this goaltender may want to put this save on his highlight reel. A sniper with a one-timer from that position? Come on, that ain't
Plant.
right.
Guys, we got to get this
Got-
puck.
Got the puck right in front. Fleury's going to cover that one up.
The modern game is just non-stop DraftKings advertising. Jim Houston, Craig Simpson, Darren Pang at one point. Yep. Yeah, I mean, 2K had solid commentary. A lot of people don't know Doc Emmerich did Gretzky
Use
06.
your body, tie him up, and leave the puck for
Like
somebody
before
else.
he, eventually did the EA series.
Up the middle on that pass, looking for an offensive chance.
Armada figure it out.
Intercepted in the
Zanin was covered. I should have gone low.
2-on-2 the other way.
Ball.
Good pass to get out of the zone.
Chad LaRose.
Save
Nope.
made. That'll be
We just
gloved.
needed a shot. Bob Cole's in 2K. Yep. He was. Eberle, we need a face-off win, buddy.
Well, he ties him up in the face-off zone, and that's going to leave the puck for his teammate. To Grossman. To Gagne. To Listen. Offensive rush. 3-on-2.
Block. Knee. Fails to get the pickup.
Boy, that's a pretty good body use right there, and he's lost his stick. Back in behind the net with that pass. What can he do with it? At the point, and that'll end the
Good intercept by Reichel. What's up, Davos?
Wrist shot on
Back,
net.
throw it on,
It's
rebound.
safe.
Eberle, please.
Helping his goaltender.
Eberle! Win a puck battle! Please.
Could score. Great move. The Stars with a failure to convert at what could
We really
be a
can't
key
afford to
point in
lose
this
3 in a
game.
row.
Right now, it's not really a pressure situation, but stay tuned. If the
Yay.
other guy's having to get one, remember that miss.
Now you got to hustle it. We're close in this game.
I
Running
shouldn't
out
have
of
gone for the
time.
windup. I thought he might dive for the block first.
To Hall. Has that puck under control. Brings that into the offensive end. Pokes that away. Long range.
What a fucking play by Trevor Daley.
He gets wood on that one. Good poke check to knock it away.
Use our timeout here and keep our top line out. I can't buy a
I'm
goal.
just trying to walk
Can't
through
do
this
it. Shot the
fucking grass.
Dolphin killer for the follow. Leave the Dolphins alone, unless it's Miami, in which case they deserve it. 32 seconds to get a goal, or we're going to lose 3 in a
Ran
row.
off the defensive draw. That's right when they needed it. Use that
And
stick
just can't get the
effectively to
breakout
control
pass.
the offense.
Because we got out-muscled again.
Pass from down low. He's got it on the point.
And they are
Man.
just suffocating us on time. And Taylor Hall doesn't get the pickup. Come on, Taylor.
One out of their own defensive zone.
He and Eberle are awful.
Grabs it in the slot. Good kick save. Goaltender's got that one underneath. We'll get a
Oh, my God, dude. Eberle and Hall have been so bad for me.
There's a point man looking for a little room.
Ah!
The goaltender, big save.
All right, somebody start a fight. Let's get Carcillo out there. And no one wants to fight Carcillo.
And that
Dude,
is
we
the
keep
end of this
losing.
game. It is over.
We are crashing and burning out of the playoffs right now. This is nuts. We got 4 games left, I think, and it's just we are free falling out of the playoffs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, we went from 8th, now we're down to 11th. We're still apparently only 2 points back. We need to beat Vancouver, please. Warrior, what's up? 3-0. 3-0. Thank God. Okay. We got to win. Eberle, Gogola, and Hall. There we go. Big name stepping up finally. Thank you. We got Dallas, Anaheim, and Los Angeles. Dallas and Anaheim have to be, like, those have to be wins or it's over. Those have to be wins. All right. Again, OHL. Tanguay. I don't think I'm as worried about drafting. He doesn't look insane. QMJHL defender, Adamski. Let's get more information on him. Okay. Dallas. The monster, Jonas Gustafsson on waivers. No, thank you. All right. Dude, so many road games lately, too. 2-1 Dallas, 4-2 Dallas, 8-3. And we lose 9-4. We're cooked. We are going to miss the playoffs. Just mid hockey down the stretch. We're 4 points out. We have to beat Anaheim and LA, and we need other results to go our way. 1-0 Ducks. 4-2 Ducks. All right, well, we're down by 2 with 5 minutes left. I need a goddamn miracle here. I need a goddamn miracle because I can't buy a goal right now as it is. Crazy. Top 5 celebrity crushes of all time. I like that you could think about this at a time like this. You're out of your mind. First 2 on the list are Alicia Silverstone and Jess
Time
Calvin.
remaining on the clock. They've made it tough now. Now it's just a question of staying steady.
Timing is everything, and
Can't win a
these guys
face-off.
have nailed it.
Puck sent right.
Come on, you bastards. We need goals.
Whitney got the stick in, knocks it away. Nice
Save
glove
Fleury.
The
I
Oilers
can't play
created
it
the
out.
opportunity, unfortunately, not for them.
Well, you have to know that when you turn the puck over in your end, nothing good.
Okay, come on, cutscenes. Let's go.
Under
Let's
5
go. I
minutes
appreciate
left.
you, but when
Third
I'm trying to
period.
skip you, I
The
want it to be
Ducks
skipped.
lead 4-2, trying to give it more than a one-goal game.
Whitney for
to
Hemsky.
Able to control that right at the
Hemsky. Nowhere to go.
point. To Ryan. On the charge, 3-on-2. That puck was up for grabs. He's got it.
Dude, Whitney, win a puck battle. It's Bobby Ryan.
All the way up to the point. To Fowler. Getzlaf's lumbers.
He's got no brain in his skull. How can you not win a puck battle?
Easy save made. Long shot taken right there. Not a lot on it. Not much of a chance to score.
Oh my God! I tried to go off the boards.
Right now's the difference.
Pressure with a capital P.
To Ryan.
Not by Fleury.
Able
If
to
this
pick
team
that puck
sucks.
up, and able
This
to control
team
it.
plays like
Carried it,
trash.
looking for a little help on
My
the
high
wrist.
skill players have no effort level at all.
Nice wrister. Save made. To Getzlaf.
Cannot win a
To
puck
Ryan.
battle to save their lives.
Great deke. He's got room.
Build a
Great
team of
leg
two-way
save.
forwards at the
Nobody's
top
got
so they might
control of
actually be able to
that
get the
yet.
puck.
Good scrum along the wall. Puck moving in behind the net. Good play to intercept that pass. They'll take it out of the zone.
Kanye, please.
Big wrist shot. Blocks that one with the pad. To Talusti. To Perry. He'll take charge right there at the point. Has it on the stick. Good effort right there to break up the attack.
This team just isn't it.
To Bisa. To Brodziak.
This
We got a
team
delayed
just
call
isn't
coming
it.
up. Ref-
Penalty
Another
for
whistle, another
what?
ball. Let's get it. The Oilers are not going to be happy about this. Short-handed, they get 2 for elbowing.
Oh, what an elbow. He tried to introduce him to the rafters. If he had nailed him on the button, he would have knocked him out.
The Ducks 0 for 2 on the power play. Their third chance. They need a score. Under pressure back in that defensive zone. Good puck.
Starting to think we're not meant to make the playoffs.
Good chance in tight. To Brodziak. That's pretty good defensive play for a guy who didn't want to block the shot. Just stood there. Away he went. Count that one as a turnover at center ice.
They're getting better plays out of Lucas Spiza than I am Taylor Hall.
That's a goal. Score! And they put that one up with a man advantage.
He deflected it off of his own ankle.
Guts to stand near the shot and the timing to deflect
Well,
it by the goalie.
They have played a strong game throughout that last
playoff
goal. Puts them up by
dream is
3.
over.
The amount of time remaining here in the third, that may be enough.
And they just have to be average defensively now to win this.
Glove save on a real good scoring chance.
The dream is over. This team really shit the bed down the stretch.
Remaining. We're in the third. Penner's picked up the goal that may be the one that puts this game away. Save made. That puck moving around the boards here. Nobody can get a handle on it. Picks that puck up as the pressure was coming. And they're into the zone. 2-on-1. Takes the shot. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be.
Oh, Oilers Simulator is on point. Because this is torture. Except we're in theory supposed to have goaltending. But
There's a neutral zone breakup with that stick. And we're almost done. Here's the third period's concluding. And wow, is this game gone one way. To Lashon. To Gogolo. Good use of the stick right there to knock it away.
this is fucking crazy, man. They get a stick on everything.
Play this one. To Lashon.
Can I get a penalty, man? He's just swinging at me.
Big snapshot. Nice
Couldn't
pad
elevate it.
save. That's a good chance. That's a good
Dude, Michael
defensive
Lotta
play in the
win
zone to
something.
knock that away.
Please.
And that scrum continues along the board. Somebody
Eric
trying to
Fair,
get
help
something
him,
out.
please. Carcillo, hit him.
Takes that one
Please.
out the wing. To Sanguinetti. To Brodsey.
Ah!
On that one through the Midland area. Here's a 2-on-1. Toth got that shot off in a hurry. Good zone to be shooting from, but that one ended up going way over the net. That was earmarked for a goal. Great pad save. And that's the end of this one.
Cody, I did know about him,
In
yeah.
the conference, beat a team that's also
That's it. That is our season over with. Dude, April, 1, 2, 3 losses. 1 and 3, 1 and 5. Down the stretch in the month of April. Holy fuck. Are we officially out? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're out. One more loss for the road. Well, I certainly hope we don't get fired. We might. I hope we don't. But we might. Just a nightmare of a season. We were 1 win short of our asked upon goal, but that was awful. That was awful down the stretch. What a choke job. Just every game. I didn't score a single goal, too, trying to bail them out. I just could not buy a goal. Just trying to get pucks on net, maybe get a big rebound or a deflection. Nope. And then the other teams would go down and score in that exact way. Taylor Hall, 88 points, 40 goals. Parise, 66 points in his first year here. Eberle was good. Gagne was all right. Hemsky, I know he was hurt, but that's a disappointment. Big time disappointment for Hemsky. Carcillo scored 21 goals. But yeah, I'm in the bottom 6, had its issues. And then Philip Reichel did not manage to replace Dustin Penner, to say the absolute least. So yeah, bottom 6 didn't quite contribute enough. Hemsky didn't do enough. Carlson was great. Whitney was still pretty damn good. Plant was also pretty good. Gronwald had 1 point in 17 games. And in goal, of course, auto-rotate didn't exist. Fleury only had a 906. That's brutal. Fleury might have to go. Maybe goaltending didn't matter. Niles, yeah, I knew. I knew before they released the trailer. I haven't seen the trailer yet, though. Just some key players I wanted to trust this season. And they failed me. They failed me big time. Sidney Crosby led the league in points, although Lee Stempniak was not too far behind him. Okay. Michael Grabner, Kyle Turris, Nikita Filatov, John Tavares, Ilya Kovalchuk, and Ovi. Top goal scorer was Crosby. From there, it's Gaborik, Lee Stempniak, John Tavares, Evgeny Grachev, Ovi, Tyler Ennis, and Ilya Kovalchuk. Shout to NoFlow for 145 streams in a row. Defensively, top point getter Drew Doughty and Tyler Myers on 65 each. Then John Carlson, Mark Stahl, Cam Fowler, Michael Delzaster, Eric Johnson, Dion Flagoof. Winningest goaltender, Cam Ward. And Ryan Miller, Steve Mason. At least we have our first. And shutout leaders, Fleury and Price with 7 each. Rookie skaters. Well, Jeremy Morin's about to win the Calder. Brandon Gormley was also up there. Jeff Skinner. And Jimmy Bubnick. You know what? I need to know. Jimmy Bubnick. Elite prospects page for Jimmy Bubnick. Whatever happened to the Bubnick? Retired from hockey after 2016. 6th round pick of the Thrashers. Brothers Jonathan and Mike Bubnick. Yeah, played for the Kamloops Blazers, Calgary Hitmen, University of Saskatchewan, and then the Drake Canucks. of the LLHL. It's a lot of L's, but in fairness, they are called the Canucks. The Long Lake Hockey League. Featuring the Drake Canucks, the Foam Lake Flyers, Lanigan Pirates, the Leroy Braves, Watrous, Winterhawks, and the Wynyard Monarchs. Fair enough. So that's a league that exists. Let me know if you know anything about the LLHL. So, there's that. Unless there's a rookie goalie that did insane. Calvin Pickard was up there. And Matt Carruth. I'm a sad man right now. I can't believe we didn't make the playoffs. Dude, John Carlson, Zach Parise, and Marc-Andre Fleury brought in the offseason, and we didn't make the playoffs. That is torture. That is absolute torture. Oh, who else can we scout here? Any other first? Aha, Lashoff. We need to know more about you. Well, maybe the off-season will go well for us if we're lucky, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We might be done with Hemsky. We might honestly be done with Fleury. And we did trade a goalie prospect, but we do have another one. All right, top 10. We got to know more about Cullen still. Sounds like I spend more money. Hemsky for a first, turn it into Dempsey. And yeah, Hemsky, Fleury. I mean, there's definitely options in terms of trades. There's also Moro, the North Korean, still out there. So we got a Russian forward we don't know enough about. See who wins the cup this year. And Columbus is succeeding. That's a kick in the teeth. Not that we have ties to Columbus in this playthrough, but it's like, man, if they're succeeding, can I please? Respectfully. It'd be funny if you literally weren't able to scout the North Koreans and it's all hearsay. You're not wrong. That would be delightful. Let's see. Not much going on in Finland this year. Stralaga. Any other first rounders with any Reds? I don't think so. Franchise, there it is. It finally turned over. Eddie Dempsey. We need that first overall pick. We need that first overall pick. Dempsey is the guy. So yeah, we'll be all in at the draft to get that guy. Wolf, what's up, man? Yeah, we'll be all in for him. Any other first rounders with any bit of red on them? I guess we'll look at Tanguay again. Yeah, Connor McDempsey. A year after the draft. Can I please get that fucking information on Tanguay? Fuck it. Not worried about it. What else do we want to do here then? I'm vibing. How's this going? Pretty well. Pretty well. I mean, I'm having fun with it. I wish the team would succeed a little bit more. That'd be pretty cool. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, you know? Thoughts on Liverpool's new coach? I hope he does well. Please, God, let him do well. Just don't let this next season for Liverpool be as toxic and depressing as this past one was. Because, oh my God. Like, literally, that was the most depressing season in a decade. And I'm not... Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to that happening again. So please don't let that happen again. Second rounder we don't know anything about. Let's look at him. Good thing we have a high-value goalie we haven't signed yet. That's true, too. He could very much be used to get a deal done. We'll see if we maintain the 5 phones as well. Hopefully we do. Apparently that North Korean's a top 5 pick. All right, let's see. We'll take a look at forwards in Sweden. Toronto lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. So Carolina's playing for the Cup. Syracuse won the Calder Cup. Is Carolina going to win it, or it looks like LA for Cup winner this year? Let's see. Dempsey and a North Korean, McJesus and Bridesidle. The LA Kings have won the 2016 Stanley Cup. All right. Fair enough. All right. Maximum salary this year is $67.9 million. Interesting number. GM Tracker, our rep still at a 96. We cannot max out that amateur scout yet. But playoff tree for the Kings, they win it in 7 over Kakalaki. In terms of the awards, Carolina had won it last year, too, in the resim. Sidney Crosby. Bunny, that was correct, yes. Sidney Crosby wins yet another Art Ross trophy. The heart does go to Marc-Andre Fleury, apparently. How? I mean, he did play 82 games. Dude had a .906 save percentage. Get out of here with that nonsense. Norris to Brandon Gormley. Lady Bing to Stempniak. The Calder does go to Calvin Pickard, man. It loves goalies. Jeremy Morin got robbed. Conn Smythe to Jonathan Quick. Vezina went to Fleury. Okay. Jennings. Selke goes to Derek Brassard. Shout out to Henrik Sedin, who won it, much to Tortorella's chagrin. Ted Lindsay Award to Crosby. Rocket Richard to Crosby. Right. Okay. Well, I think I'm mad last time Hart wasn't the same as Vezina. Matt Cook won a Selke. He did. Probably just because of the sheer amount of hits, you know. I imagine it ends up meaning a lot. Goalie retirements, Antero Niittymaki, Andrew Raycroft, Hannu Toivonen. For the centers. Cody, I sure can. Will I? Probably not. Andy McDonald, Jochen Heisch, also gone. Gianna, Danny Briere. Chris Kunitz, Nick Hagman. Defenders, Matt Walker, Bergeron, Van Ryn, Phillips, Lubomir Vishnevsky. Is what it is. Not worried about the prospect game. Eddie Dempsey's the number 1. Yeah, you don't say. Okay, well, trade block. Heading into this draft. Marc-Andre Fleury, who has a full value bar. Perfectly fine with him going. I'd be okay with Hemsky going. I don't remember if Whitney's deal is up right now or not. I think it is. Whit's still worth it, though. And Reichel is probably the best one to put there. We'll see if we can get any offers for Whit. What do we want? We want athleticism. Honestly, that's still fairly accurate for what we want. To the draft we go. It's a big one with a franchise player on the board. We have the 17th pick, which we acquired in a trade. So New Jersey. It's got to be New Jersey that we talk to. It has to be. A couple of the trades have gone down. Kyle Brodziak's out of the freaking conference. That's good. Phoenix is calling. They want Hemsky for Wojciech Wolski. Wolski's 2 years younger, 3 points worse. Again, Hemsky, 43 points in 72 games isn't enough for $6 million. Man, Wolski had a phenomenal season as more of a playmaker than a sniper. But we already have Eberle and we already have Hall as the main snipers on the team, so I'm not going to take that risk. I'd rather use Hemsky to try to get a deal done with New Jersey. Ottawa wants Hemsky from Milan Mahalik, who will, also be a sniper. I'm good. Detroit. Hemsky. Hemsky, Brodin, and a fourth for Henrik Zetterberg and Andrew Ladd. Zetterberg had 68 points last year. He is 35. And then Andrew Ladd is an 82. Had 45 points last year. I need to double check something before we use Hemsky for this instead of an offer to the Devils. Paul's a lefty. The left-hand side right now, Parise. You know what? In fairness, it's Reichel. That would be the Reichel replacement. That is a lot of cap space is the problem. I don't really like the look of Andrew Ladd for that reason. Shit. But Zetterberg could work. And Brodin's just a dude in this timeline. Fourth rounder is not worth much. Getting another physical player like Ladd wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Alesh Hemsky, Jonas Brodin, and a fourth to Detroit for Henrik Zetterberg and Andrew Ladd. Done deal. Done deal. Can't turn that down. Calgary has withdrawn their offer. We have 4 phones to try to get the first overall pick from New Jersey. I want to attempt to do it without using Zetterberg. I am willing to use Fleury because we have Glover and we have Golden, who needs to be signed. I think Glover's going to be more than good enough to be our number 1. And then Eagleton's a 77 already. So, I mean, if we could use Marc-Andre Fleury here, have Glover for a season or 2, and then Eagleton's ready, we got to use Fleury. I'm sorry, but despite his awards, dude won the frickin' not the Conn Smythe. He won the fucking the Hart Trophy and the Vezina on a 906 save percentage. Like, I'm not buying it. Fleury for the first. They'd have too many goalies. Okay, we can react to that. We can react to that. That's all right. New Jersey. Who can we take then? Trudel, whose deal's expiring. Nicholas Trudel. We want that first overall pick. And we'll also give you a 5th rounder next year. Two phones left. 2 phones left, and they're playing some hardball. Give me Nick Trudel. Give me the first overall this year. We'll give you Marc-Andre Fleury. We'll give you a 5th rounder this year and a 5th rounder next year. First overall pick is ours. Fleury is 1 and done in Edmonton. And we'll get the franchise player, the 18-year-old from Calgary, Eddie Dempsey, who has a 9.0 for 3 out of 4 shot categories at least. That's the Hemsky replacement in the top 6 immediately. Immediately. So now the top 6, we have Parise Zetterberg, Hall Eberle, Dempsey, and Gagne. Eddie Dempsey is ours. And we still have the 17th pick. Let's see who else we might be able to get here. I mean, yeah, hopefully. Ooh, Martin Davis. Hello, goalie. He's an interesting one. If we were to take a goalie, it'd be Martin Davis. Forwards. Nobody at a confirmed 8.0. Defense, 7.5 at best. Athleticism, we do have an 8. Bruce Tuzolino is not bad. How many green 7.5s do we have? That's it. So it would either be Matthew Busenberg or Bruce Tuzolino. Yeah, I mean, that would be the way. Let's go Busenberg. It's a big dude. We clearly need some physicality on this team. Yeah, wow, Peter Pruka hasn't retired? Jesus. So Fleury and 2 fits for Trudel and the first overall pick. We have no trade offers this time and no second-round pick. We also don't have a third-round pick. No trade offers again. That's okay. We've done our damage. See who we have in the 4th round. Still no other trade offers. So who can we get in the 4th? Christian Tarnstrom. Big time, high risk, high reward. Goalie wise, Jared Ramholtz. That's a defender. I lied. I looked at it too fast. Goalie wise, nothing too crazy then. Well, safest bet is Seth Kikuts. Or we take the risk on Christian Tarnstrom. Could also go for Vyacheslav Kozanov. Let's take the risk on Christian Tarnstrom. With how few picks we have, we gotta risk it. Still no other trade offers. After trading up for the first overall pick, nobody wants to deal with me in this draft. Yeah, this is easily the fewest amount of picks I've had in the draft, but we had the one that mattered. We had the one that mattered. How good is this kid? This is a franchise. This trade system's cool. It is. It's not the most intuitive at times. It can also be a bit of a pain in the ass to get the AI to actually make deals because they can be like, hey, we're interested in this. And then you offer them that. And they're just like, why'd you offer us this? But, you know, thanks for posting about the 82-0 site. Dude, it's addicting as hell. It's crazy. And there's already baseball and football versions, too. How good is this kid? Eddie McDempsey! Eddie McDempsey! You can take Connor McDavid out of Edmonton, but you can't take that. Well, I mean, Eddie Dempsey!